Okay, now we're going to talk a little bit about our Pacific Smart Wall. There's a few great features I want to show you. One is how our insulation actually overlaps our secondary studs. So when we have a 2x6 smart wall, the secondary studs are 2x4. And when we have a 2x8 smart wall, the secondary studs will be 2x6. And what this allows us to do is to wrap the secondary studs, so we're cutting back on the thermal bridging. So you can see this line runs all the way down the wall. There's a stud in behind there. Cuts back on both thermal bridging there, but in behind this primary stud, it's actually dadoed as well. So we're reducing the thermal bridging both locations. And then when we go over and look at our header, we can also see we're putting insulation into the header itself, into the center. This is reducing the thermal bridging that's happening in the wall by about 95%. The 2x3 studs, or you can see the purlins that are running along, what that does is helps us offset that additional 1.5 inches from the secondary studs and in behind the EPS. This gives us a really great void that we can put all our electrical data that needs to go in. We can see when we look back down, we've got a sample receptacle that's been put into place. Now this is actually a gasketed vapor box. It sits in about 1 inch to the EPS itself, so you have to cut out about 1 inch of that EPS. But what happens is you don't have those big voids of space in behind with just packed fiberglass insulation. The wires come up, you can run it right along, you're stapling it tight to where the stud, again we have the line where there's a stud in behind, your staple tapes, staples it into that location, comes across, joins between the two walls, services the other receptacle, and then we can run vertically in behind the 3-inch material as we're working our way through to the upper top plate area. Again, all your electrical is into this cavity. That then allows us to put another 1 inch of insulation that comes flush with these 2x3s and leaving a 1/2 inch space in behind. Again, all those air pockets helps with the overall efficiency of the wall. We can look into this little diagram and it shows that our 2x6 smart wall is about 40% more efficient than a conventional fiberglass wall. When we move up to our 8-inch, we're 81% more efficient, and our 2x10 we go up to 128% more efficient. So these are dramatic changes that really affect the overall system. After you're done, you put your vapor barrier on, drywall, and you're ready to complete the wall.